All right, today we're going to talk about a really cool idea that's quietly changing, well, everything about our workdays. It's this little revolution that's not happening in some giant skyscraper, but right there on your local street.
You know this image, right? We've all seen it. This idea that to be productive, to be serious about your work, you've got to be in some formal designated office building. It's the picture of success we've been sold for, like, decades.
But hang on a second. What if that whole idea completely misses the most important part of the entire journey? What if the real starting line isn't a fancy office at all? That's the big question at the heart of what we're digging into today.
So let's just jump right in and tackle this thing head on. In this first part, we're going to completely deconstruct the myth of the office. You know, that old school view of where real work is supposed to happen.
And this, right here, is the absolute core of this whole movement. The truth is, work isn't a physical place you have to commute to. Come on. It's a creative thing that sparks in your mind long before you ever think about swiping an access card.
And I bet these feel super familiar. Just think about it for a second. That big aha moment is never scheduled for a 9 a.m. meeting, is it? Nope. It's that brilliant idea you scribble down on a napkin, it's the side hustle you pitch over a coffee, or it's that breakthrough you have sitting in a pub booth. This is where the real work actually begins. Okay, so let's move on and see how this one simple idea builds into something way, way bigger. See, the rise of remote work isn't just about working from home. It's actually causing a massive return to our local communities. And this is where something kind of magical is happening. Instead of everyone just being isolated, we're all starting to rediscover the potential of the places just around the corner. We're looking for connection and focus that's already part of our neighborhood's fabric. And when you look at them side by side, the shift is just stark. The old way was all about shiny hubs, glass walls, and those pricey monthly fees. The new way, it's the corner cafe, it's a hotel lounge, where the only real barrier to entry is good Wi-Fi. It's a move away from corporate buzzwords and a move toward, well, real people. What it all means is that these local spots are like perfect soil for ideas to grow naturally. They strip away the high costs, the ego, the corporate nonsense, and what's left is this much more authentic and accessible space to just get stuff done.
Okay, so we've talked about the concept a lot, but let's actually put a name to it. Let's get a real definition down. What exactly is this first workspace?
Here it is. The first workspace is that first essential step. It's affordable, it's local, and it's foundational. It is the place you go before you even start thinking about committing to expensive memberships or office leases.
And you can break it down into 3 really simple things. First, it's affordable. You're buying a coffee, not signing a contract. Second, it's local. These are those familiar, walkable places that give your neighborhood its character. And third, it's foundational. This is the launchpad, the absolute first step for any new project or business idea. So who is this really for? Well, it's a powerful two-way street. Look at this. It's pretty much a 50-50 split between empowering freelancers and revitalizing local venues. And that little 10% slice, that represents all of us making a conscious choice to avoid those sterile, cookie-cutter office spaces. So for our last section, let's look to the future, because this isn't just about finding a place to plug in your laptop. It's about fundamentally reimagining the purpose and the value of all those everyday places on our own streets.
And let's be super clear on this. This is not just a trend. It is one massive, permanent cultural shift in how we approach our work. And this is where it gets really exciting. Just look at this transformation. Your local coffee shop isn't just for a caffeine fix anymore. It's a launch pad for the next big thing. A hotel bar becomes a dynamic place to network. And that quiet pub in the afternoon, that's the new think tank. So why should local businesses care? The benefits are tangible and they are powerful. We're talking new customers during what are usually quiet hours, which means new, consistent revenue. And maybe most importantly, you become a true hub for your community. It's an absolute win-win. When you really boil it all down, this is all about a profound change in how we think. Work is no longer a destination you have to travel to. It's becoming a seamless flow that integrates with your life, your community, and your creative spirit. And this final thought just captures it perfectly. The next great idea isn't going to come from some stuffy boardroom. It's going to come from a place, any place, where people feel like they have the freedom to think, to create, and to connect.